Genius. I think that's one of the most overused words in the dictionary. But what I can say is that we did something great.
You know, our story is not unlike that of other businesses. Every Saturday we get together in my garage and we just try to come up with trends.
We tried everything and anything. Clothing, dance moves, different ways of talking.
A lot of them sucked. We tried shirt jackets, jimmy fingers, belt necklaces. I personally think belt necklaces would have taken off.
Then there's the special morning when everything clicked. I always got my Egg McMuffin before I went over to Jack's place. When I pull out the money, all 4 quarters had the head facing up. And I knew right then and there.
Lars calls me, he says, I got something big. And you know, I don't think much of it. He always has something big. By this point, I was exhausted. I was ready to quit everything and move to the country. Thank God I didn't.
So I walk into the garage and I say, what do you think?
And I say, well, what do you think about, what do I think about what? And he turns his head like this.
I turn my head like this.
And we both look at each other.
And we look at each other and we say, Colonial Cut.
Colonial Cut.
From then on, we start wearing them everywhere to test the waters.
Oh yeah.
Check my...
No more. I'm a fool to do.
A lot of things were said to Lars and I in that emerging stage.
They say, nice hair.
Nice hair.
I love that. Is that a ponytail? But it looks better.
Go back to the 1770s, you freedom-fighting freaks.
Hey, where did you get that ribbon?
Paul Revere wants his hair cut back.
We had one guy say, who are you? I need to know you.
After that,
And that's when we knew that the road ahead was going to be exciting.
we knew it wasn't going to be easy.
Apparently, if you do something long enough and with enough confidence, the teens are going to pick up on it.
Lars doesn't like to talk about it, but we did totally pay Mikey Smith, the all-star high school quarterback, to start wearing the Colonial, and he really helped kickstart it with the teens. People say his little brother Tommy's going to be better than him. No, Mikey's got the vision is just so good.
All I can say about Mikey Smith is that he's a heck of a player to watch out on the gridiron. And I also think that his Colonial boosted his confidence a bit. Go Huskies.
After that, it really started jumping from school to school.
We knew we were onto something when the local radio stations were talking about the Colonial Cut.
Flawed and rod in the morning, and we're talking about the Colonial Cut.
Make you wonder if Beethoven even knew he had a Colonial Cut. I guess he was blind.
What happened to the days of the mohawk, the cigarettes? It's all about the new trend now, Colonial Cut.
Colonial Cut?
Colonial Cut.
Colonial Cut!
Inevitably, it hits pop culture and the celebrities got a hold of it.
There was the Hemsworths, Shia LaBeouf, Jesse Ventura,
They put one on Mr. Clean.
and all of Enron, which I know is like kind of scandalous to say, but at the time, you know, it's like if you worked at Enron, you had a huge Colonial. People started to trace it back to us.
Fame can be an interesting beast. Because you're still you.
When you're famous, your mom might treat you the same, but your aunt starts asking you for money all the time.
And then came the negative comments. Most of them were directed towards Jack and his Colonial.
It's not that small. The national average is 2.5. I'm right there.
You got so caught up in the size when it's more about how you use it, your confidence, how you hold yourself.
Before the divorce, my wife couldn't get enough of it. She was always stroking it and retying it. But I'm just working with the cards that have been dealt.
And then right before Jack was going to leave the public eye forever, we get a call from Johnny Mayer's people, and they want us to be in their next video, Colonial Cut Me to the Core. It was impeccable timing.
Colonial, cut me to the core again. Colonial, cut me to the core, my friend. Colonial, cut me to the core.
It's been a long road to get where we are today, but please continue the movement and keep wearing your colonials.